wa kuwafunza nyi wanafunzi.
Vile na wakita bidi ukabai gogos. LOBOS music, yeah.
What's happening, beautiful people? You are tuned into the Tuchapiane hour with your host, Sonia Pinto. And I have an amazing guest, KRG the Don. But ID Stephen Karuga Kimani. You have 4 kids.
Yeah.
Your oldest one is about to start his own job.
Yep.
Why?
Because he need to start working early so that he can be successful. He can be successful earlier. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Because this world, as long as you don't put in work, you don't expect no results. So if you want to be successful, you need to start early so that you learn the mistakes of whatever you want to venture in earlier. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you get your first million when you're 17 years old. Mm-hmm. How do you do this? What are you doing at this moment?
Okay. Back then, I was still in high school. Mm-hmm. I was doing trade from Kampala.
Okay.
Over after we are done with the schools, mm-hmm. So we come for holidays. I used to buy clothes and come sell this at the side because in Uganda clothes are cheaper than in Kenya. Yeah,
that is true. At a material.
Yeah, but they are not the same quality though. Mm-hmm. So I used to save a lot of money in high school, and I never used to spend no money because at school, our school was mixed. Mm-hmm. So, and I had the charm to play with the girl them, so I was never spending no money.
What school is this?
I went to Seta High, I went to St. James, I went to 3 different schools. 3
different schools.
Yeah, but most of them, all of them, they were mixed. Most schools in Uganda are mixed, yeah.
So here you are, you're selling clothes, you're importing from UG, unakuja unauza, and that is how you made your first million.
Yeah, and also, my dad didn't know how much we were paying school fees because he was never... He only took me to school once. Okay. And he didn't know even how much because to convert the money from Kenya shillings to Uganda shillings. Yeah. For him, he didn't have the math correct. So he used to give me triple of what I was
really? So here you are, ulikuwa na hustle.
So na hustle mzae, na save. I go back to school. I do my thing. I don't spend nothing. Then I was also lending people money at school. Then they return my money with a profit, like a Sherlock. But they were not really like a Sherlock because there is no security. It is just word of mouth. But these people used to pay me back my money before we closed the school.
Really?
Yeah.
Your first million, what did you do with it?
I went to party, man. Okay, what happened was... After I left home, now I started living on my own. Okay.
So at what age? You're 17? You moved out?
Yeah, 17. I told them now I'm tired of working for you guys for free. Yeah. I need to do something on my own now. Mm-hmm. So we were 2 boys, me and another friend of mine called Dan. Mm-hmm. So we came to Nairobi. We got a house. Mm-hmm. Then we went to buy a car. I bought a car.
Okay.
I bought a car for like 400,000. Then now we were just turning up, because I knew I'm gonna get money after I invest a couple of businesses around, and then now party turn up. After we did a lot of parties, now I forgot what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be
investing, selling clothes,
Yeah, so we used to go to parties most of the time, and then I became bankrupt again. Okay. I had to go back home.
Yeah, to go back home. So you go back home, humble.
Yeah, I was humble.
You eat that humble pie. Is this now when you stumble into music?
Not really. Okay. After that, now I went to hustle, I went back I was employed again as a tour guide.
A tour guide.
Yes.
Is this why you have your business now for tours? There's a safari business. Okay.
So after that, now I went to work for a company called right now it's called David Livingstone, but before it was called Mara Island Lodge.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I used to work as a tour guide, come mechanic. Yeah, so I used to have at least some favors with the manager.
Yeah.
So at night I never went to the servant quarters. I used to stay with the boss.
Really? That is so
I made my connection there. After that, I made kidogo money I saved. Then I opened another business for cloth in Narok. Opened also another shop for entertainment in Narok and another one in Donholm. Yeah, and then now I started multiplying my money.
Yani tunaweza sema KRG the Don is an entrepreneur before anything else.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. So I'd want to know, when did music then come about? When were you like, hey, by the way, let me go to...
Music was always in the background. It's only that I was not doing it like business, because I didn't have any structure. Nobody was there to show me this is how it's supposed to be done. You know, I was just green, but I had the talent in me, and I also knew I'm gonna do this thing at some time. It's only a matter of time. I need to take time and learn this thing, how it's done.
Yes.
You know, music is one, singing is one thing.
It is.
Making music and selling it is another thing.
Is another thing,
Making money from the whole now craft is another thing.
Is also another thing, yeah.
So I didn't have all that at that time. So after I came to Nairobi now full time, now I got married. Now I'm a family guy. I'm already now set everything, my foundation. I have my businesses running. I have my companies running, and my partners, we are easy. I have my money now. I can risk millions of money.
Going into the music
That's when
industry.
now I started now investing in music, but not myself. I was doing it for other artists. So I tried to push them, but the industry, the way it was back then, it was not ready to take in new people. They were only dealing with the old guys, and they were not entertaining so much of local talents.
Artists,
they had killed, the industry was almost dead.
Dead,
So
yeah.
it took a lot of time for us to break through again. So, and I decided to do it myself, because also the artists I was pushing, they didn't have a dream of taking it to the next level. They had that mentality of maybe they get a certain level of fame.
Wametosheka, wako sawa.
Hawako na njaa enough.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, why not do it myself? Because I think I can do it better, you know.
Yeah.
And I tried with a couple of other artists who are not known, and I made them famous, you know, behind the scenes without even giving me credit. And I said, now it's time I do it myself.
Yeah. And is this where Fast Cash Music Group comes in?
Yeah. That's when now I brought up the Fast Cash, me and my partners. And then we signed a couple of artists, and then we tried them before I did my music myself.
Yeah.
And then we saw it's working.
So a question, because you're a business person and you're also putting your money into these artists, these producers as well. What do you look for?
You know, money is like fuel. You know, it's nothing very important, the way people look at money.
Yeah.
Money is like fuel. It makes you move from point A to point B. But what really you want to achieve in life is not the fuel. It's reaching the destination. So the destination is what is important. I wanted to test and see if this project I'm working on, it can really be successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is when we have your first song, if I'm not wrong. And this came out 6 years ago, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
And how are people receiving it?
Well, back then it was not easy. You know, we had to push, you know, when we were green, and the media was not open to local talent.
Yeah.
They were only pushing foreign music.
And this was Pretty Girl, yeah?
No, that one is, I think that the first song I did was Wine and Drop.
Wine and Drop.
Then Step, and then Above Them, and then Pretty Girl was later. Yeah.
Later, okay.
So we were trying to push, though, you know, it's not easy. You know, you have your new product. It is not what people are expecting. It is not the new Gengeton or anything.
Yeah, it's
dancehall. And dancehall genre was already dead in Kenya, because the people who were before me, who were doing dancehall before me, they were not ready to take in another person. And it was not easy, but we tried to push whatever effort we put in. We got where we wanted to be.
Nice. And then Summertime comes, and that's the song that blows up.
Yeah, Summertime. Okay, now I said I want to try from a different angle, you know, because if they don't believe in what you're doing, just continue doing what you need to do.
Yeah.
And then if they eventually come to realize that they're sleeping on you, it's up to them, not you. So, and we went out of the way. I had to invest a lot in music production, that is in video section.
Videos,
So we decided now with my team that we need to buy this equipment that we need.
That's smart.
Yeah, and we'll just show them that we will put in work until they believe. So we decided to go and travel, get the equipment, and then we gonna do the work. Then we decided to shoot the song. We did 3 songs at that time. We did More Love, we did Summertime, and another song we never released.
Okay.
Yeah. And also we did another one with Red Sun, Get With It, and also did for him 2 videos, but we never released them because we had issues with him because he was trying to take the credit we had put in. Yeah.
Here you are, you decide to start off the radar. Started 6 months ago, if I'm not wrong.
No, just 2 months ago.
2 months ago?
Yeah.
How comes I saw the last video was 6 months ago? I went till the bottom.
No, the page was there.
Oh, the page was there.
But it was not called Off Radar. It was a backup of my page because there's a time my YouTube channel was hacked. So I had a backup.
Okay.
After we started Off Radar, we changed the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why the names Bugana, Soria?
Okay, those are, Buga is it's another character of me. It's not KRG,
So who's Buga?
So Buga is another different guy who is always bragging, and he does not care about what the world is saying,
Okay.
He's another character. And Sosoria is a friend of Buga, So they understand each other. We cannot be the musicians and at the same time be presenters.
Yeah.
So we need to differentiate the 2 characters.
Okay. Why did you decide to do so and come up with the show?
Okay, we wanted to entertain our fans because we have a lot of agendas we want to push. I have a lot of products I need to push because I do a lot of business, so I have a lot of products I need to push in the market, and one way to push products in the market is to talk about them every day and also have an audience. And for music, you can't be doing music every day. But like a radio station or a podcast, you can be doing it every single day.
Yeah.
So you have an avenue to advocate or maybe endorse what you want to endorse. You have an audience already.
That's true.
Yeah, so it's for business purposes.
Okay. A lot of people don't understand the entertainment industry when it comes to showbiz.
Yeah.
I feel like you do a lot of promo and people will say you're clout chasing. But really, that's how you do PR and marketing. Why is it that people don't get it and don't understand, and they're always coming and lashing at you? And,
I don't, that's how we want them to react.
That's what
that's
you want.
Exactly how I want them to react because I don't want to be loved by anyone. As long as I go to my supermarket and I'm buying bread and I pay with the money that I got from a hater, I'm easy with it. You get it. So I don't really want to be loved by anyone. As long as my kids love me, my mother loves me. I don't care about any other person. And I love myself. So the funniest thing is that someone will troll you on the internet, but when they meet you in person, they will hug you. It's very funny. You get it? And I also see them in my DMs coming to ask for for help, but on the timeline they are bashing you.
Yeah.
You get it? So I just laugh at some characters. They just like to get attention from a different angle because they believe in when someone claps for you, another person maybe throws something to you. You're gonna look at the person who threw something to you. You won't pay attention to the person who was clapping for you. Yeah, man. So they just like also to get the attention.
Interesting. I've seen you're a brand ambassador for Scooper Smart. That's on your IG. Do you want to tell us about this brand?
Okay, it's a Chinese brand, but it's a good brand. It has good quality gadgets, and it's doing well in the market, and people are really receiving the products they're putting out.
It's electronics that they're selling.
Yeah, they're selling electronics, and that's the wireless earphones and Bluetooth speakers, the smart watches. They also have phones. Yeah.
So let's talk about the corporate world and working with different brands. What brand is it you've always wanted to work with?
I've wanted to work with the Range Rover.
Range Rover.
And maybe soon we're gonna be working with them.
That's dope. I hear you love your cars.
Yeah.
What's your favorite make? Which one is your go-to?
My all day, any day car in the world is a Benz.
A Benz.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it never fails.
Nice.
Yeah, it never disappoints. Yeah.
So you've started a bunch of companies. We have Killion's Group, we have Taraja Safaris, we have even a transport business under Wall Street Corporation.
Yeah.
So I would want to know, when you're starting these businesses, what are you looking for? Are you looking for demand?
Of course, is to play my part and change maybe in the field I'm playing. Deliver services fast. You know, once you change how the business is and you play your part in it, reward comes as a solution to what you're putting out, you know. So my business first is to make an impact, and then money comes after. Yeah.
Okay. What has been your best investment so far, and why?
The best investment is in myself.
Yourself?
Yeah, branding myself, because you see, every other thing falls after me.
After you?
Yeah, because if it wasn't for me, even the club could not be booming. If it wasn't for me, any other business I'm doing, it couldn't be booming. Because you see, now I bring attention to all the businesses I venture in. Right now I'm doing another business on Kiambu Road. And maybe hopefully before end of the month I will be launching it.
Okay.
Yeah. Also,
is this the farming?
No. Kiambu Road, I'm doing car wash.
Okay.
Car wash, very big car wash, and car yard.
All right.
Yeah, just opposite liquor house.
All right.
Yeah, on Kiambu Road.
Nice. I saw something about you planting trees. Ama ulikuwa
Yeah,
unakuwa
I still
farmer.
do that. I still do that.
Uh-huh.
That one I do it in Naivasha and some part of Narok County.
Of Narok.
But the other side of Transmara. Yeah, I have a lot of land there.
So here you are, and I feel like you have so many businesses, and you have your family that you're taking care of, and you have other businesses that you're taking care of, and you're doing music, and then you're trying to promote other people who are also in the industry. How do you balance?
I have my management actually right now. Like I'm sitting here right now, and I was chatting to my manager. I have like 2-3 managers.
2-3 managers?
Yeah.
Why 2-3? Why not one?
No, everybody's doing something different for me, you know. There are those ones who are doing, they make sure that the brand is getting deals, and everybody, they follow up on payments. And also going to meet people, because once, you know, a brand is a brand, it's like an umbrella. It employs me, KRG, and other people, you know. So as long as we align all our businesses under one roof, everybody's gonna go home with something, you know. So I think he's on his way coming back from a different meeting also. He was signing another deal. You know, we have so many things we are pushing at the same time. So we just divide roles. That's why you can never see me working with a bunch of people just wasting their brains doing nothing. Yeah. Everybody, we need to utilize the human resource. Yeah.
That is
just
true.
Carry people, you're eating with them lunch, but there is nothing you're making from them.
Yeah, ukweli. And is this why I feel like when you're eating, then your people are also eating? Yeah. So you have also been a big part of Arrow Boys, I guess, success. What did you see?
You know, Arrow Boy was hungry. Was hungry for success, and you know, somebody who wants to be successful. They don't wait for you to tell them what to do. They already know what they want you to do for them. So they tell you, if you give me 1 shilling today, I'm going to buy a Patco and sell it for 3 shillings tomorrow. And they already show you, like, this is how it's done, and they already have a plan. So out of all the artists that I was working with, most of them, they were just sitting around waiting for me to give them directions. But Arrow Boy was always going out to do research and maybe meet a different stakeholders in the industry and tell me, this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. When we do this, we will achieve this. And, you know, when we put in our efforts, it was really coming out well. So that's why I pushed him more than anybody
else. Yeah. And is that, like, I'd say the most successful person you've had under your wing?
Not really. Because the others who I used to push without okay, the others who are a bit successful than him, I'll say in terms of maybe streams and maybe what they have achieved so far right now in life. But he's one of them. He's one of the guys who are successful from my umbrella.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you worked with a lot of producers.
Yeah.
Do you produce?
No, I direct.
You
I
direct.
don't produce, but I direct. I give a view of how I want the music of so many other people, including myself, to go, and the sound we want to put out. So I direct, and then the producers come in and play the instrument.
So when you are looking for a producer, what is it you're looking for?
A producer is like a tool. You can never choose which tool you wanna use to farm. As long as it digs. It's like a fork or maybe a spade. They all dig. So it depends on how hard is the ground. So if the ground is harder, you need to use a lot of effort. So if the producer does not get, you need to put in a lot of work. But if the producer is easy to catch the melodies and maybe the sound we want to achieve, becomes easier. Yeah.
So apart from all these things that you show us on social media, what is it that you like to do? What does Stephen like to do?
I think a lot.
You think a lot?
I think a lot. I solve a lot of problems in my head first before I actualize them. I can be in my bedroom, you think I'm sleeping, but I'm not. I'm just closing my eyes. I'm just imagining in my own mind, solving things that I need to do the next morning. Because apart from myself, I solve so many other things, Like in all my businesses, they don't run on themselves. They run on what I put on the ground. So I have to solve things in my head before I put a plan, and then I give now my people to execute.
Yeah.
So I think a lot.
You think a lot.
Yeah.
Interesting. And you're always thinking about the next way forward.
The next move. I'm always on the move. I'm always on the move. I'm always checking out for my kids.
Yeah.
Knowing what they need to do, what is going to be the next amazing thing for them, and also making plans for them.
What's the best part about being a father?
Just knowing that the future is secured. Yeah, because now, after I put in all this effort, and now I become old, I don't want to see these things go back to ruins,
Yeah.
Because it took a lot of energy and time. So at least I know with my kids, with me, they will continue, and then they pass it on to the next generation. Yeah, that's the only thing that, it's like putting money in the bank. You're going to have something tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
31.
Yeah, that one now.
What is it you want to achieve this year?
This year I want at least to finish my constructing my two businesses. One is production. Not production of music or videos. It's another production of material for construction, and also finalize my business on Kiambu Road, and then also put my other businesses in line. That's all I need to accomplish here. Maybe go for holiday before the end of the year with my family.
How many businesses do you have? Nasikia to business here, business there.
I have so many.
How many?
Businesses. There's so many. There are those ones that I run alone, and there are those ones that I'm partnering with my other partners. So there's so many. In Nairobi alone, we have like 8 different businesses. Yeah.
What does it take to have a successful business, in your opinion?
As long as you make profit, you don't make loss, you are perfect.
Really? That's it?
Yeah, as long as your business has demand and you supply the demand, you're good to go in Nairobi.
Okay.
Yeah. You pay taxes also, because if you don't pay taxes, you will be jailed.
You pay taxes. So here we had you going to State House. What do you think about your new president?
The new president is pushing. He's really trying to solve the problems of the common wananchi. And it's not an easy thing.
Yeah,
because we don't expect results in a week's time. It's gonna take time, but believe you me, it's not more than 4 months.
Really?
I think
4
after
months?
4 months things will start easing up, because it only takes 3 months for crops to grow. The farm, and you see they are already supplying the fertilizers. And once the farmers put out, the problem is that we look for so much money, but all the money goes to buying food, so you don't have any money left with you. So when you buy food, with affordable prices, at least people will have something to keep for other use. Yeah. And then the economy will start pushing
and booming. So we usually have in the industry, there's usually what would I say, friction kidogo na government, you know, because we don't have structure here on our end. We're telling them this is what we need. Do you feel like, as you know, our president, he'll also come and help our industry?
I think the way, like he said, he's really promoting the locals, the local talent, and also I think let's not focus so much on that as of now, because you know we have 40 million Kenyans, and all of them are complaining. Maybe 1% of the 40 million are the ones who are okay. And we cannot really right now just focus on artists alone. We need to focus on the larger thing. But when things cool down, maybe we give him like 6-7 months, maybe 1 year, and then now we can come back to complaining now about the industry, and this is what we want us to be helped with, and so many other things. Right at that moment, he can listen, I guess. When he stabilizes his office and everything is up and running.
Would you go into politics? I don't know why I've just thought about this question, but would you consider running?
Not now.
But would you consider like in the future?
I don't know about the future. You know, you never know what the future holds for me, because I push a lot. You know, and so many people have told me from my shags to vie as an MP before.
Juna saidia watu wengi sana.
Yeah, and I told them I'm not ready. You know, once you go in a public office, it means you have to sacrifice your family life and your private businesses.
Yeah.
So, and for me, I'm not comfortable yet, because once you go to public office, everything is on spotlight. If you become successful more than whatever they were expecting you, you have a problem. And they also come for, you know, it depends with what regime you're in. Maybe if you're on the opposition side after you've lost, they will come for everything that you even suffered to get. And I'm not willing to lose all that now. And I also have a young family I'm trying to raise, and you know, I'm a single dad. I divorced my ex-wife, so I'm not ready to risk right now. But maybe in the near future, when my kids are old enough, they can take care of themselves. Maybe I get another lady. Maybe we are stable now, and why not?
Okay.
Yeah, but
good.
I don't feel the need to do it now, because I have people in power already. So if I need to help anyone, I can use them. Yeah, instead of me doing it myself.
Nice. You've toured.
Yeah.
And you guys have sold out there.
Yeah.
How was that experience for you, just being able to tour and just seeing how, you know, the reception is out there?
It was amazing. Because, you know, I didn't know my music had gone that far. You know, because according to what I would say the Kenyan fans put out, it was not the same.
Okay.
Because the first time we went for a sold out event was in Mauritius. And this is an island that has only 1.1 million population. And we managed to get 25,000 people to the stadium.
That's incredible.
Come and watch us perform. So it was crazy, because I didn't imagine so many people can come out just to check out KRG, you know. Yeah.
Why dancehall?
Dancehall, I'll say dancehall, it is the firstborn son of reggae. Right? And reggae is the grandmother of all the other genres in the world. So why not go to associate yourself with where the family is? Why go so far to the uncles and whatever when you can be next to the mother? Do you think the dancehall scene here is going to grow? Of course, most definitely, and I have a plan. What's your plan? I have a plan, because what makes people grow is when you're going up a couple of you. So if I try and bring out new talent in the dancehall fraternity, believe you me, we're gonna have competition, and competition is good for growth. So we're gonna have a lot of new vibes from different and new dancehall artists from Kenya. And I have a couple of them, because you know, like they see me as their head boy. So I know a couple of them who are doing well, so they are not out yet. They're doing music right now, but they're not on the mainstream. They're just doing it on the
underground.
Underground music. Yeah.
You should definitely bring them here. We interview them.
Most definitely. We just need to put, at the end of the day, music is business. So I need to teach them what is music business first.
Yeah.
Because singing alone and making music is not really gonna make you successful. So you need to learn after you put out a song. How do you make money after? Yeah.
So who taught you about business in music?
I taught myself, and I do a lot of research, and also have a couple of friends who are in different countries who are doing music business. So they gave me tips and also did my own research.
Yeah. And that's how you were able to now become a success and tap it into it.
Tap in and also know how to get the revenues from the music.
Okay, so when you have somebody under your wing, then you teach them.
Yeah, I teach them because, I won't be there all the time.
Yeah.
But when they lose money, I also lose money. So when they make money, I know at the end of the day, when my brother wins, I will also win.
Yeah. And these are people who are signed under you? Or what is the deal?
Okay, this, everything is changing really fast. The world is changing. This thing of signing people, you can see even across the region, so many people have dropped them from the label. So many, it doesn't work anymore because branding is very expensive. But when we work per project, it's gonna be okay because you can be doing Sonia is doing Sonia, but we have a product we produce together, and if we push that one product, we can get the benefits forever. So I don't have to be holding your hand so that I know that you will not run with my money. As long as we have the mechanism that you get your own cut every month and I get my own cut, you can do whatever you want to do. You can go to the US as long as I have the way we aligned. The money is going to come to me, my part, and you're going to receive your end. That's how we're going to be doing it. We don't want to be signing artists, but we're going to be working with them project per project.
Okay. Yeah. That's amazing. So is it that these people reach out to you, or how do you find them? Is it, even if I have a business and I thought it would align with you, do I reach out to you?
Most of them, they reach out to me. I'll say 99% they reach out to me.
Okay.
It's only like maybe 1% I see something that you're not seeing in you. Then I tell you, do you know that if we do this and this and this, we're going to achieve this, and then we put it together, they work together, and then maybe we achieve. But most of the artists, because they're underground and they see me as someone who is known, they reach out to me and I listen to their vibe and I feel like they have something. So I just encourage them and tell them, keep on producing, keep on writing good vibes. We're gonna see it after maybe I get free time. We sit down sometime and maybe we have a vibe, because I also need to understand their perspective of life and the music they want to produce.
Your style. A lot of people talk about how you dress, how you're always looking sharp. How would you describe your style?
I'm always easy. I dress. It depends really, because today I was going for a meeting in the morning, so I decided after I leave the meeting, I'm going for radio, so I have to at least look like both. I can be doing business and parts, also be an entertainer at the same time. So it really depends where I'm gonna be doing this the whole day. So if I'm gonna be doing entertainment alone, I will wear like a crazy artist, But if I'm doing business alone, I'm gonna be wearing like a normal business person. It really depends on what and where I'm going.
That's good. KRG the Don. What would you want to be remembered for?
This world really, it's not easy. You cannot really dictate what the world will remember you for. There's so many people who really struggle for this country and they're not even remembered. For me, I just want to live my life and live the best life I can ever manage to achieve. As long as I pass down my baton to my kids in the right position, I'm always easy with that, and I also want to live my truth. Not to be in a position where I'm not okay, but I'm keeping quiet. I always speak my mind. I always want to be remembered as a person who lived their truth life.
What would you want to tell your fans right now who are listening? Any advice you'd want to give them?
I have given them so many advices, but
kwa leo
nitawaambia tuendelee kupambana kwa hali ya pilipili na ndimu.
Sasa hiyo ni gani?
The life is not easy right now, and there are so many people are complaining. So just tell them to hang in there.
Yeah.
And keep on pushing. Yeah, man, just do whatever you know it's important. You ingine ni kelele ya chura. Yeah, man, we continue.
I like that. Anything that we should be expecting from you? Any future releases?
Yeah, I have
performances.
I have a couple of collabs I've done. We're just doing the visuals. I also have a couple of products I'm gonna be launching, and also I'm pushing other people's products also.
Okay.
As a brand ambassador, so we're gonna be maybe signing deals. We have already signed deals.
Okay.
We just want to maybe make the public know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, they just watch out for KRG and the stuff is doing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, KRG. It has been a pleasure, and it's honestly been humbling just being able to interview you here. I feel like the KRG I see online and the one I have here is very different. I've gotten to learn so much from you. And thank you so much to everybody else who has been tuned into the Tuchapiane Hour. I'm going to leave KRG the Don I'll Never Go featuring Dufla Diligon playing right now. Keep it locked.
Love is love, nothing else but love. If you don't have somebody to love, better find one. See?
Vicky Bandes.
Alright then, yeah. Baby nimekutamani, yeah. Umenipeleka na ring tangu enzi za zamani.